FreedomMeister!
Remember these old food stamps? Boy, they were pretty colors. People used to go to the store, supermarkets, pull them out of the booklets. Actually, you had to wait in line behind them for them to just pull and rip each one of them out. Well, they don't use them anymore. What they use now is these cards. They almost look like a credit card. They take these cards, walk up to the counter, and just swipe them. We now have 1 in 7 Americans on food stamps. Some states it's even higher. Tennessee, Mississippi, and New Mexico, 1 in 5 people receive food stamps. And Washington, D.C. leads the nation, of course, with 21.5% of everybody on food stamps. It's not exactly an economic recovery when all these millions of people are on food stamps. And where does that food stamp money come from? The government borrows it. More debt to give free food, taking your taxpayers' money for food stamps. And yes, a lot of people do need food stamps. And of course, you have to feed people that are hungry. I have no problem with that at all. But let's see who's making money from this deal. Let's see what's really happening here. Well, they switched out of these cards, or I should say food stamps, which are paper, which looks like currency, and they switched into these plastic cards, which look like credit cards, with a fancy design on the outside, and depending on what state you're in, it has a different design on it. But these plastic cards are called the EBT cards, which stands for Electronic Benefit Transfer. These Electronic Benefit Transfer cards allows the recipient to authorize the transfer of their government money, which is in their account, to the retailer of choice, which they buy their food. These cards are good in all 50 states and Washington, D.C., and also Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, and of course Guam. Don't forget Guam. And the company who's making money on these transactions, these EBT food stamp transactions, is none other than J.P. Morgan, the same company who is allegedly manipulating silver, as in money, as in bullion. But they were allegedly accused of a conspiracy to manipulate the price of silver on the futures market.
I saw statistics that said 85% of food stamps are redeemed at grocery and warehouse stores. That's your Costco, that's your Walmart, that's your Family Dollar. I mean, this is real business for those companies right now. For J.P. Morgan's business, how significant a part of the bottom line comes from your program?
I mean, this business is a very important business to J.P. Morgan. It's an important business in terms of its size and scale. We also regard it as very important in the sense that we are delivering a very useful social function here. We are a key part of this benefit delivery mechanism. Right now, volumes have gone through the roof in the past couple of years, so the good news from J.P. Morgan's perspective is the infrastructure that we built, has been able to cope with that increase in volume.
All right. No, you make a fair point there that this is a delivery mechanism.
Borrowing money from the Federal Reserve, borrowing money from other nations like China, and we're basically going under as a nation, as they need to raise the debt ceiling, otherwise we would default. And J.P. Morgan, the bank which received a bailout under the TARP program, of course they did pay it back. That was very nice of them. That bank is making money off the food stamps. The same bank which is shorting silver. They're being sued for shorting the silver futures market, allegedly. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It's just amazing what's going on. It's just one big circle that goes round and round. And the big banks will always make money, whether the economy is going great or the economy is going bad. And that's just the way it is. Be aware of history, be aware of things, and stay free. FreedomMeister, out.